Welcome to the Fitness Directory podcast. Today I've got Harris with me from Chosen Gym.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
So I'm going to ask Harris how he got into his fitness journey. How did it all start?
Straight to the point.
Yeah, straight to the point as always.
I mean, it's been going on for years. Like, obviously, I started training when I was in uni, and so like, that was my passion. Like, always into fitness stuff. And funny thing is, one of my first gym was in Uxbridge. It used to be back in the days called Rush Gym. That's where I used to train. And I actually got to start my PT course from there. And then I done the course. And then just like, I wanted to help people because I feel like there was, now obviously fitness is really big. But if you go back in like 10, 14 years ago, like it was coming up. Like even Gymshark was really new, upcoming. So it wasn't really something where everyone used to prioritize, but it was coming up. So I think then I started PTing, and then I got into my own, done level 2, level 3, and then start helping people obviously achieving their goals and stuff. And I feel like it was upcoming. So yeah, that was one of my first
got
things.
in at the right time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Amazing. So what inspired you after personal training to open your own gym? Was it always a vision?
I think that was one of the things, like there was a big gap in the market where I felt like we didn't have anything like a proper nice gym equipment with new latest facilities, and then still have 24 hours gym. So like we are the only gym in West London, Chosen, in Hounslow and in Hayes now. So we are obviously doing 24 hours. So that's what my goal is, like cover whatever we're missing in the market. Like I used to travel like an hour and a half or 2 hours. I would travel to different countries just to go and train different gyms, like just to go enjoy it. Like that was me.
Extreme.
Yeah, but that's what you want to do. Like
anything for fitness, anything for the games.
Yeah, so it was more like what you can do. Like we didn't have, like I didn't want to go and train in commercial gyms because I passed the stage. It was obviously a lot of kids and stuff. Everything was everywhere. There was no structure, and you have very next to nothing equipment, so very basic. So
it's not for everyone. I mean, I could never see myself training in like a pure gym or something like that. And I'm not being like a fitness snob. I just don't like the environment, and I think
it's good to start with, but you can't really forever can stay there because there's not progress. You're gonna plateau. Like you're not gonna see anything more to what you can already see.
Yeah. And there's no retention, you have to be really self-motivated, I think, in those kind of places.
You don't really have. When I started Pure Gym back in the days, when I obviously started PT, level 2, level 3, it was more a community. Like we had staff there, we had a lot of team there, everyone just like more coming together. And now it's just like becoming commercial. It's like money-making scheme. Like they make it cheap, but they want more people. They don't care. They don't want you to come to the gym.
They
just want you to
on
pay.
One treadmill.
Yeah, they just want you to pay, but don't turn up to the gym. That's why it's make it cheap, so you don't cancel your membership. But then they don't want you to come there because if you got 5,000 members, if they all turn up, what do you expect the gym's going to be like?
Oversubscribed. So it's amazing because you've opened 2 gyms within 18 months.
Yeah, a year and a half,
A year and a half. And you're already looking at a third one. What's your ambition? Because you've obviously done the PT for a couple of years, smashed it, and now you've opened not 1 but 2 gyms, and now you're looking at your third. When are you going to stop?
I think it's the community I'm building. They don't want me to stop.
They don't want you to stop.
They always like, I'll open one in Hounslow. They're like, oh, we need it Hayes. They keep messaging me, and I was like, okay, I need to do something for the people because obviously
give the people
I feel
what they want, right?
Yeah, if I can help, if I can be someone who can obviously go extra mile and then bring them what they need to have, and then what's missing in the market, or like what's missing in the community. So like that was the vision. So they don't want me to stop. I open in Hounslow. They were like, no, you have to open in Hayes.
Yeah,
you have to open in Hayes.
You've got to deliver now. You can't. You can't
so now I've got people from like South London, North London, East London. It's like we need Chosen here.
Yeah, but this is a massive credit to you because you are so involved with your community. Like you are in the gym most days. People know you really well, and that is very, very rare. Not many people know the gym owners or managers.
I feel that's the main thing as well, because a lot of people, they open a business and then they're like, okay, let it run, and then they go enjoy whatever they want to do. For me, it's just opening in one thing and running another thing, because obviously, opening is really hard, but running is even more harder because you have to make sure you please everyone, keep everyone happy. If they have any problems, whatever, you're the face, so they're gonna come to you. Like even I have a staff, I have everyone like doing what it needs to be doing, but they still come and want to talk to me. So I'm always there because obviously I want to make sure like things gets done and they get looked after. And then we are like 5-star gyms. Like you aren't gonna see any bodybuilding gym which is 5-star.
It's like literally Dubai in there. It is. Seriously, it's Dubai-esque in there. I love it. Yeah. But I mean, is there anything personal that's like really driving you to do this? I mean, I've got serious stories in my background. And I think that's why I'm so driven to do the things that I do, that I'm relentless, I never give up. And I always find an extra gear, another extra layer, because it's not easy to do what you've done. And I'm sure you could have just stopped at one. But is it just the people? Is there other things that have kind of pushed you towards
I feel like, obviously, from my background, a lot of history, like, you know, I got into fitness, lost parents, so just to have anyone, so I was left by myself. So that's what kind of vision I have. So I feel like people who need something, I feel like it's my responsibility to just be out there, go around the world, pick the best equipment and give them what you don't have here. And I feel like that's what keeps me going, because obviously you want to do the best, you want to do what you can do in your capacity, but there's a big investment as well involved in there as well. But it's more for the community people, because I see it makes me happy when they get happy of training there, because like this is a dream for us as well. So that's what keeps me going, because you know, the feedback and the reviews, and obviously the people who are coming in, they're loving it. Everyone comes in, I've never seen this equipment, I've never seen this kind of facilities you have. And then we are not in just 24 hours, we are in 24 hours in whole UK with sauna, access, you got cold plunge, when no one in UK doing that. So we are very affordable, and we are giving more than what they can expect. So that's what keeps me going, because the excitement of seeing people faces, and they get so happy that they're getting a world-class gym on the don't stop.
Customer service.
That's the main thing.
No, it's amazing. I mean, I love your story, and I love everything that you're doing, and the gym is incredible. And every time I've gone down there, your members are always thriving. They're coming up to you. It's like you're a celebrity in your own gym.
This way is like, they're always smiling. That's what they say, like, come here, everyone's smiling, and then everyone's happy, because especially in London, you know, everyone's busy, no one has time for anyone.
No one even has anyone, they can't even say hello to you.
They can't even say hello. So like, you know, for them to, you come into the gym and then everyone's smiling and everyone feel happy, they feel like, wow, this is not something they see on day-to-day basis. Normally, like, people have their headphones, they don't want to talk to you, they got screw face on, and they're just like, don't talk to me, and then just leave me alone. So it's just like, when you come here, people are really, really coming through together, and we're building a really strong community. And then people, they're traveling for far, like 40 minutes an hour, even coming from Newcastle, like everyone around from London, like UK, they're coming just to see and then train and stuff, because they feel like
they're missing out otherwise. They're going to miss out. Come on.
So you got to be chosen for greatness. So if they want to be part of greatness, they have to come to Chosen.
They have to come down to one of the two, but there will be one of many. So what's the biggest lessons you've learned from scaling so quickly? I'm sure there's loads of lessons.
There's a lot of lessons. I feel like you can have the best equipment, you can have best facilities, but you know, your customer care, like, you know, your members, obviously you got to make sure you're doing what they're expecting you to do. Like, you can have, you know, I'm really big on feedback. So if someone comes to tell me, I never turn them away. I always take, even though we have amazing facilities, but there's room for improvement, and I always take the feedback on, obviously make sure whatever they're expecting.
That's a really good quality to have. It's so difficult to
you
find
can give
people.
them best, but if you're not really, you know, if obviously your members are the one who are the face of the gym, like, they are the ones going to be using the gym.
They are paying,
so they are paying, you know, like, same way some members, they come in, they obviously use and abuse equipment, but you have, most of the members are really good. We are building up a culture where people are putting the weights back. You don't see them.
Oh my God. Someone needs to come and take a leaf out of your book. You know, you're going to have to put a little book out. Harris's Guide to Put the Equipment Away.
So it's just like, it's just one of the things, like, we coming in here, everything is clean, tidy. No one put the weights back. Like, obviously everyone put the weights back. No one putting the weights on the floor. So we want to keep the standard really high.
Yeah, there's
and
respect,
the standard is the main thing
respect.
for me. Like, keeping the biggest lesson for me is just making sure, like, you know, customers, obviously feedback, that's a big thing, and keeping the standard high.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. And what challenges have you kind of faced with the expansions of the two gyms? Any challenges?
A lot of challenges. The council doesn't.
We're here all day.
The council doesn't help you, because obviously we're in the fitness. You know, for me to get 24-hour license, I feel like I've gone through everything in name of. They put me in news, they put me into highway authorities, everything, the paper, they put 8 weeks. They make your life really hard, because for my key point was, because we live around near Heathrow, like, you know, everyone works different hours. Shift working. So I wanted to make sure I give them 24-hour gym, 24-hour facilities.
Even culturally as well.
Yeah.
culturally in the area as well, there's so much benefit to having 24/7 services for many reasons.
You got to tell the council, they don't want to listen.
The council don't want to listen.
So it was really hard for me to have that, but yeah, eventually we managed to do that. So it's just
that's
one
an
of the
achievement
things.
though, because you'll know how to do it again.
Yeah,
I'm sure there'd be more difficult.
I'm losing hair now.
More difficult councils to deal with, I'm sure.
This is what it is. They just don't make your life easy. They will make your life really hard.
I've spoken to a lot of gym owners, and it's not just the councils that are paying at the moment. It's the business rates, the extra
100%.
taxes and stuff like that. And I think, fitness is kind of ignored from that aspect of, right, give us a break. We're actually doing good here. We're trying to keep things away from the NHS. We're trying to deal with mental health issues in here. We're trying to deal with the loneliness epidemic.
There's nothing. People not going to the parks. There's nothing to do. So where are they going to go? It's come to the gym.
They're not investing in the parks.
For me to open up such a high end gym, it was more than impossible, because you got business rates, you got service charge, you got insurances, you got so much to go through and then you got equipment. If you're going to put world-class equipment, you can't just go buy it. You have to wait at least 8 months a year. And you have to pay and then wait 8 months a year. How are you going to be able to... It's literally impossible.
You have to have a certain criteria of equipment, because otherwise your insurance is invalid and stuff. There's so many things.
So many things. Gym is probably one of the hardest things to open, because if you have money, you can go to any shop and you can buy whatever. With gym, you can't. You can't just go buy equipment. You have to wait. There's nothing in the market unless you go China and buy the fake equipment.
Yeah,
that's what I want to do.
Not insured.
Yeah, we want to make sure we have the best and the best in the world. And when you have the best of all, all the top brands, you're gonna be waiting lists. You can't just go buy it. So that makes your life really hard. But it's all for the passion, and then bringing what you can. And it's the name, so you've got to be the chosen one.
Honestly, I take my hat off to you, because you see the end product. Yeah. People don't see the journey, the pain, the ups, the downs, the crying in the middle of the night.
It's literally, if I'd go through with this, my first site was supposed to be Hayes, and literally it took me 2.5 years. I've ordered equipment, then council took forever. I had to find another space to move the equipment there, because I couldn't keep the...
So that was your pivot?
Yeah, so my first site was supposed to be Hayes.
The backup plan.
But I have to find things obviously Touchwood, it worked out, because obviously I worked really, really hard. But Hansler was never in the scene, he was never meant to be. Then I was supposed to be opening Hayes, and then
it was chosen for greatness.
Yeah. Yeah, so then, it came out I've just gone around, and I'm just going to keep going television, and whatever it takes, I'm going to give it. And then, from what you think of it, then Hanslow came through. Then luckily I moved everything to Hanslow, opened Hanslow for a year, and then it took me obviously 2.5 years to open Hayes. Now finally open, and everyone's loving it.
No, that's
but
brilliant.
People don't know what's been happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, this is why we're giving you the time to shine now and tell everyone it's not all sunshine and glory. There's a lot of hard work, and I think it is over glamorized to have a gym. Yeah. It is, definitely. I mean, there's probably kids out there, and there's viewers out there that are going to be like, oh, I want to open a gym one day. And I think that's fine to have that dream and that ambition, but I think there needs to be more transparency about how it's actually done, what's involved. Are you sure?
No one teaches you. You literally, no one teaches. You can't just go and learn it. My first site was the St. Paul's Anytime Fitness. That was the franchise. Obviously, I got to learn a lot of things, and then that was Central London. So I worked with all the CEOs and high-end clients. So that kind of concept and mindset I had, I'm going to bring that into bodybuilding gyms, because normally bodybuilding gyms are run down, and they're the standard is really bad. Girls feel like they can't just come train there because it's a men-only gym. So that's what concept I need to change. Anyone can come in if they want to train, obviously to the higher end to compete. They can do that. People who want to just start a journey, they can do that as well. It's for everyone. It's not for certain kind of clientele you have, where you can't just have girls or females they feel like they're not going to be able to. That's why we have sauna, cold plunge into their own changing rooms, the private one, and then male have their own private one. So it kind of gives them okay.
So you're looking after the whole person.
Yeah, anyone can come in and then train.
And you're really looking after all your members from the moment they walk through the door to the moment that they leave. Even though it's 24/7, you're not leaving them on their own. They'll see you at some
24
point.
hours, so literally,
Actually, tell me more about how you're staffing 24 hours.
So this is where it's like, I felt like, when you go to the gym 24 hours, there's no one staff at the night, and then people might feel like, oh, if they need something, like we give shakes, we give meals every time. Like, I've gone around the world, and everything, if you want to go train, you want to go for swim 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, you want to go use sauna, you can do it.
Yeah.
In UK, we don't have anything like this. So for me, picking that spot, and then obviously cold plunge and sauna, everything from David Lloyd's, and picking up 24 hours from commercial gyms and then bodybuilding gyms. So this is like a cream for every side. You can put in one together.
Do you know the statistics on this? Are there other gyms that have 24/7 staff, or you pretty much like hardly like the only one?
Yeah, there might be gyms with 24-hour staff, but they don't have the facilities. Like we are offering sauna as well. We're offering cold plunge. We're offering like meals. So I can't speak for everyone else, but I'm just speaking for myself. Like we are doing what we can, but I know for the fact is no one gives you 24 hours cold sauna, cold plunge, or like spa facilities where we are giving it.
No, it's amazing. Honestly, I think you've really looked at every single angle of the industry and put it in, and it really, really shows. So I'm going to ask you, do you think community is becoming one of the biggest trends in the fitness industry right now?
100%.
Yeah, is this what you're seeing from like competitors and stuff as well, that they're jumping on this?
Yeah, I feel like the community we're building in, the members, they care a lot about the gym. They care about the space they're using. They care about the equipment. So we have people coming in, and if they see something on the floor, they go pick it themselves and put in a bin.
So you're building like
they care for the place. Exactly. Like they don't care just to come in.
But I feel like your community was always there from the beginning. Yeah. So this is what
wasn't always there. I had to build it.
Yeah. But as in like,
I had the people from the PT kind of thing, so they kind of knew me. So, because obviously I've been PTing over here for like 15 years or so they all knew me around Hayes side and then West London, so that kind of helped as well.
But I feel like it's not forced, as in like people are now trying to do communities, but it wasn't always there. Like since you opened Hounslow, community was always your focus, but 100%. Like now it's becoming a trend where it's like, right, now we need to do community, and it's like, well, didn't you have one before? So that's what's really amazing about what you're doing.
I've seen gyms copying everything I'm doing pretty much. It's fine. Like
you're the guru. Why wouldn't you copy?
They're doing the lights, they're doing all the other stuff, equipment facilities. I was like, it's good.
It's
like
a compliment.
It's good. Like healthy competition is always the best thing. It's not a bad thing, because that's what I want to show the people. And obviously you got to for
everyone.
Yeah, you got to put the standard up. You can't just, and people haven't seen. That's what I've said to you. Chosen for Greatness. It's like people haven't seen the level I'm trying to set up, and then what kind of facility I'm setting up. They've seen what they've seen, and they settle for less. So that's what I say to all members and people are coming in. Don't settle for less. Like this is more than what you can afford. Like you're 40, 50 pound or 60 pound. It's not just about that. It's but the fact is where you're spending your time. Because if you're spending your hour, 2 hours every day somewhere, you want to make sure you are spending somewhere which is more productive. And you're using your time wisely, not just training wise, but having people around you that's make a big impact as well. Like if you have people who actually care about the place, and you're learning a lot of things, like everyone coming together, it's become like in a more of like you spend so much time like a family. You become like a family because you're spending so much time. It
does. And when you opened Hayes and the launch that you had for that, oh my god, I felt like crying. Like literally, I was like, oh my god, everyone's here like supporting you like a family.
That's literally what it was.
Did you have an emotional moment then?
You know what? I don't. There's so many things go through with it, and for me, that's what, like, when you ask me what keeps it going, this is what keeps me going. What people they have a lot of expectations for me as well. Like I always want to do more and more for them, because they do so much for me as well same time. So like if I'm doing something, they are actually not just be like take and nothing give, but that's what I feel like a lot of people from the community I'm building in, they ask me, what can we do for you? Like this is what keeps me going. So I was like, okay, you know what, I can't let them down. I want to always do more and more. Not for anything. This is more for the passion, and then what I'm doing. Exactly. It's got nothing to do. Like obviously you need your income. You need money to come in and run a business. That's one aspect. Like, but what I'm building, what I'm focusing on is just what people expect from me.
You would have made money and had money from Anytime Fitness. Yeah. This is a complete different.
I had to leave everything. I had to leave and have to come out of my shell, because I didn't want to be just like, okay, I'm comfortable there and I'm going to stay there. I wanted to be like, what is the demand, what people are expecting, and what we are missing in the area, and then community. And that's where people were trading bits and bobs different with gyms. Now they all come together and they are chosen. So that's what is a big achievement and a big, obviously, impact we have made. So where people will actually care about different places and they weren't happy. And I feel like Chosen came at the right time where people were missing something, and now we're here to take over.
No, it was meant to be. It was meant to be. So how do you think independent gyms compete with larger gym chains?
Same community, because I feel like larger gym chains, they don't have that.
They're not putting any effort
Yeah,
there,
they don't have no staff. They're cutting the staff. So you go to the gym, there's no one interacting with you. No one cares if you come to gym. No one cares if you left the gym. No one cares, like, either
no one knows your name.
Yeah, no one knows your name. No one's smiling at you. No one's giving you like, how's your day? No one's talking to you. So I think larger chains just impact on numbers. They don't care about
statistics.
The community. Yeah.
And what advantages do independent gyms have that larger operators often struggle to replicate?
Yeah, same. The community is pretty much.
Yeah, you got correct on all of these questions.
Yeah, so I think community is a big impact where people, they're cheaper, but why are people still not going there? Because the fact is, the community is not there.
Yeah, they feel like they don't belong.
The customer care is not there.
They need another layer. Yeah. It's like you don't have the social aspect that brings you there. If you're going to the pub after work, okay, I'm going there because my pals are going there. If you have the social family, you need
aspect, the sport. Like if you don't have,
I'm not going pub anymore. I'm coming to Chosen Gym.
Yeah, so because they feel like they can come there and they will enjoy the time. If you're going to any commercial gyms and you're going there, you by yourself, and no one cares about it. So why they're coming to Chosen is because they know that, like, the support they get from the members and then people around it, and the social media as well. They come and take pictures and all their friends get excited. Yeah, wow, like it looks good.
Yeah, missing out, FOMO. Yeah,
so it's like, it's not just about training aspect, it's about your social media aspect as well. People coming in, they're recording videos, their sessions, because they're getting a lot of views, a lot of interaction from other things, because their friends get impressed. Oh, gym looks amazing. And it's something to just be, talk about and show off.
Yeah, making a lot of noise. Definitely making a lot of noise. And what impact has your gym community had on member retention and gym growth?
It's just more people bringing their own friends. So like I said, people are sharing, obviously shooting the content and stuff, and then their friends sees that and they're like, okay, I really like the gym. Where did you go? And then they're bringing their own friends, your referrals and families. Like,
are the referrals joining up straight away, or are these guest passes?
Whoever comes in here, they have nothing to say. Like, they don't have anything to say. Like, yeah, I don't want to join because of this. They all be like, "You looks amazing," unless they live far or if they're not around the area, then they do day passes. But normally, like, people will come in. They come in once, they see the gym, they're like, they haven't seen anything like
sold.
this.
Yeah,
they're sold. Yeah.
Can you share any examples of how community has helped transform members' experiences? Do you know any personal stories? You don't have to say names. You can keep it anonymous.
It's you get every day different things go through. Like, if someone needs help with their training, someone needs help with their form, like our members like come out, make sure like whoever training in there, and they just obviously like doing it the right way. It's nothing to do with like they're trying to PT them or anything. They just care about everyone's training there. So I wouldn't say that this incident happened, but most of the days it's just like they would go out of the way if they see anything which is broken, they go fix it themselves. Like, it literally, like, it makes my life easier as well, because then they will call me and tell me, Harris, this needs to be done, that needs to be done, oh, I've done this, like, let your staff know as well, like, so or if someone like injure themselves, like, it's just training environment, like everyone comes together, make sure like they get the first aid, everything.
It's great, because I think now more than ever, like, the human interaction is the most important part of fitness and gyms at the moment. That is where the money is. Not even just the money, but that's where it's more popular. Even with like paddle at the minute, paddle is just like buzzword. As soon as it comes off your tongue, people are like, "Oh my god, what paddle?" Have you played?
I've played. Yeah,
I bet you're good. Look how tall you are.
I mean, dangerous. I put too much power into it, and then I'm thinking like it's like tennis.
You've nearly broken the glass.
Because I was like, I've read with my friend, and he's like, we tried to play, and then he's just like, I need to calm down. I can't put too much power.
See, you just get too excited. It's so addictive. This game.
It's just like it's more seasonal, so I hope it stays there, because sometimes like you save your pliers, match and pliers is like come and go, and then it's just like now paddle's a big thing.
Paddle and pints.
Yeah.
Only when the sun's out though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give to someone that's looking to open their own gym?
I get everyone says, oh yeah, this is my dream, I want to open a gym and stuff. I say to everyone, like, it's very easy to say I want to open gym, but there's a lot of things goes down to it. I feel like it's best to get experience first. Don't just go like, I'm going to open it. And I've seen some people who open a gym and then just really
2 years later,
they literally messed up. So I would say get experience, work in a gym, get to see like how system works, how things works. You don't have no experience of, you know, what goes into the gym, what kind of thing needs to be done. So I'll say like anything you want to do in life, business wise, make sure you know what you're doing. If I don't have knowledge of what I'm running in the gym and I'm relying on other people, it's never going to work. I have to know exactly what standard I want to set, and then my team will follow. Like I can't expect other people to come and help me to run my business. That's not going to work. So I'll say to everyone, if you want to open a gym, if you want to do anything, make sure you get your own experience. Like, you know, get to know what needs to be done.
Absolutely. And what should aspiring gym owners focus on from day one?
It changes. Like, you know, things like when I opened Hounslow, people were saying, oh, we want to have certain things sauna as well, because that would be nice to have that. A posing room would be nice, so I'll put the posing room. There's certain things I couldn't, so that's why I did in Hayes. Now, obviously, my next location, I want to do even more better. Like certain things which I couldn't do at Hayes, I want to do even do it even better there. Like, you know, so it's just one of the things, like, you just always learn and then grow from there.
Yeah, perfect. So would you say that you would need to... Oh, I've messed this bit up. They're going to have to cut this one out. I did so well so far.
Yeah, I did good.
So looking ahead, what are your plans for the third gym and the future of the business, if you can tell? Don't give away too much if you're not allowed.
No, it's just... I would love to if I could, but right now the plan is just obviously third side is already working. We already started working on it. Like I said, it's a lot of big investment. Everything goes down, so it takes a lot of time. But hopefully, end of the year, that's what my aim is, to
really
just
quick.
support. Yeah, so the goal is
Christmas
to open.
present, maybe.
The goal for me is just have at least one gym a year. That's my goal. Is like every year, just try to open one gym.
Ambitious.
Yeah, ambitious, yeah. And I don't think that is. I just go and try. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So there's nothing to, there's nothing to cry about. Like for me, it's just I'm gonna go, and then my aim and my vision is I want to open one gym a year everywhere. Like obviously, hopefully South London, North London, East London. I want to open up territory where people sign in one gym and they can go and train other gyms as well.
I love your appetite for, I would say, risk.
Yeah.
But if you've obviously done the research that you've done and the belief that you have in yourself and what you've researched and the market opportunity, then the risk is obviously a lot less. Yeah. But I mean, there are instances where the economy can just turn overnight, and that can actually just knock all your research, all your market opportunity out the water. But I just love how you just think, right, there's a goal, we're gonna just work towards this is the plan, bum bum bum, applications.
And that's what it is. This is where it is. You can't I feel like you either go up or you go down. You can't just cruise. And I'm not retired. I want to cruise. So I want to grind. I want to put the work in. I'm going to keep putting my work in, making sure like things gets done the way it should be. And we bring something more to the table than anyone else. And that's the vision. Like when people come to Chosen, they feel like there's nothing like that anywhere else. And they're getting a lot more for their money. And obviously the environment and facilities they're getting in, they haven't seen anything else. And that's the achievement for us.
Amazing. So what opportunities could you see in the fitness industry over the next few years? Like what do you think might be, trending?
That's very hard to tell. Because things...
Come on, look into the future.
The thing is market changes very quick. Yeah. But fitness is something, it's never going to stop. You have to, I feel like with everything is so processed, you don't get anything fresh. So everything's going to be a bit more, like you say, you talk about pedal or you talk about other things. That's just more aspect, like obviously more seasonal. Because if you're going to go pedal, you can't go by yourself. You have to have 4 people with you. You want to go and train, hard, I'm just giving an example, like you can't just go and then do it. So with gym itself, this is about you. And I've seen help me as well. This is my own time. And that's what I need. Like, I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life and then gym really helped me. And then really helped me to stay focused and then a lot of people find their own battles, and then gyms is the only place they can come in and make them feel that they're doing something good for themselves. So it's just, in 5 years, whatever years you talk about, like this is something's never going to go away, because this is something is going to be even more compulsory with everything's going through. Like, you know, people back in the days, they were really active. You won't, if you look back like, I don't know, 20, 30 years, you will hardly see anyone fat. No, you know, now it's just like all this junk food, everything's processed, stress, everything is, where are you going to release your stress and be able to focus on yourself? So I feel like, that's something it's going to get even better and better.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, since COVID, the fitness industry's boomed nearly double in size every single year. So it's only just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. And with AI coming in and people working from home and stuff like that, if they don't go to the gym or if they're not going to...
They will never leave the house.
Exactly.
They will be just sitting in the house all day. If you're not going to the gym, where else are you going to go unless you're going out and out? Not many people going out every day. So gym is something, it gets them out of the house and gets their steps in, you know, socializes. Or it's not like we have a beach around the corner, then people can go by the beach, like, and chill there. So, you know, there's
there's no beach limited. There's no beach in Hayes. What? Why not? Why
when it rains, you will see it.
God's sake. Oh my God. So, has the future of fitness shifted from facilities to communities?
I think they both go hand to hand. Like, they both needs to be obviously level up at the same time. Like, you know, your community is only going to come together if they have the good facilities. You're not going to be able to build a good community by giving them nothing. Like, you have, the facility has to be right there matching with the community. So like, if I'm going to give very minimum, I can't really expect a good community. Like, you know, so for us to be able to build up what we're building up, we need to make sure we do the most, and then you're going to get a good level of community where people are actually going to be motivated because they feel like what they're getting in is a lot more, and it's a lot more something they need to stay on top of it. They can't just get something which is bare minimum and expect them to, or I expect them to come and build a community. No. So I feel like everything has to be done right to be able to build a good community.
Right. So I've got some interesting questions for you.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not prepared for this.
You gotta keep putting me on the spot.
You're not prepared for this. Right.
Can I have water first?
I know, yeah, you have water, please do. So, you might have been so busy in the last how many years that you might not have ever like been able to do this, but have you got one business book that everyone should read?
I listen to podcasts more. Like,
okay,
you know,
yeah.
Diary of
I'd
CEOs.
expect that. Yeah.
I just, because sometimes I'm doing something in training, I listen to podcasts. I think that keeps me going. I'm not really into books. I wouldn't say that.
You haven't got time to read books. Yeah. Why not on the treadmill?
I don't know how people do that.
Got audio books these days.
I don't know how people do that. So I listen to podcasts and I feel that keeps me going.
Yeah, I mean, I've listened to...
You can answer that for me. Like, if you have anyone...
I mean, I don't have time to read books either. My goodness. I haven't got time to even, like, feed myself. But yeah, Diary of a CEO, I always find he has, like, really interesting guests. They really do some interesting studies on mental health and exercise, and I always listen to those ones. I don't necessarily listen to, like, the controversial ones. But
I like to listen to people's story, how they managed to... make in their life. Like, everyone has their own journey, so
yeah, really, I think
that's just one of the things.
Business successful people that have made money from, you know, a comeback or some sort of hardship. And what's the best piece of advice you've ever received from someone or anyone or anything?
I wouldn't say it's advice. It's more like people come and say different suggestions, and I always take you on board. Like, some people just come in and say, like, oh, we would love to have 24 hours gym, and I went in and managed to achieve that. Some people say, I would love to have sauna and this kind of facilities, and then some people say we love to have, like, you know, female kind of version of their own spa, like, in which we have anyway. So so I'll just learn every day from everyone. Like, there's nothing like I'll say like, yeah, that's something you stop learning. So for me, it's
I think though, from what you said earlier, the best piece of advice that you can give someone from your experience is listening to people's feedback, whether it's good.
I thought you were saying about what they're giving it to me. Or if you want to, you
can give us some advice. Come on. So,
now we're talking differently.
Now we're talking differently.
I think just do your research. Don't just rush things into... because a lot of things gets down into it. It depends on anything you want to do in life. Like I said, you need to make sure you know what you're jumping into. You have your own experience. Because when you have your own experience, like, you know, suppose if a chef open a restaurant, he knows exactly what level of standard he want to set up for the taste and
Ramsay.
stuff. Yeah. So, but if you're relying on someone else to come and cook it for you, you're never gonna have the same taste. So, when you make yourself as a chef, imagine that like you're in a business.
Put yourself through it to
then,
understand it,
exactly.
and then go and, you know.
Don't just think just because I have money, I'm going to make it happen. That's not really how it works. You can have the best facilities.
It's a disaster.
Yeah, best equipment.
Recipe for disaster. Amazing. And one thing that gym owners should focus on more. Don't make any enemies here.
No. The standard.
Yeah.
I feel like the standard is not that good, and then people, even for us, like people come and bring the bad habits from other gyms, so we have to really educate them, like this is not how you carry on. Talk about gym etiquette, like, you know, you can have certain kind of standard. If everyone has a certain standard, then people know this is a standard they want to carry on. Because some people come in here and to the Chosen and we tell them this you can't do, and they get really annoyed, like, why? No one told me. Like, this is a surprise for them because they've been training other places, no one ever told them. So I think the standard of the gym needs to be really important.
No, amazing. Well, I'm going to tell you something, okay? Yeah. When I first met you, I actually was mystery shopping your gym.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is news for me.
Yeah. So this is why, like, I sing your praises, because you scored really, really high.
Oh,
compared to other gyms, and I thought I'd wait until now to tell you.
That's the news
so that I'm on camera. I'm not lying. Yeah. And your staff was so friendly when I came in. You just opened, so you didn't have everything like as you wanted it to be, and you were like literally saying, "This is how we do things here. As you can see, like this is the experience that you're gonna have over here. We have this equipment now. It's good, but we've got this coming." And oh my god, it was actually so funny. I nearly did. I literally. Because you was doing such a good job, I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad because I don't want to like bust my cover.
No,
but
well, you didn't.
Yeah. I looked like I was going to sign up.
Yeah, literally.
But I do these things because you want to see, like, gyms don't just switch it on and off when
this is what,
and this is how authentic you are.
This is what people understand when they come to Chosen. We're not selling anything. We're not telling you have to sign up here. We're just telling you what we do. If we sign up, fine. If not, then we're still gonna give you the same kind of level of respect. And then, you know, customer service. Just for someone comes in, we treat everyone same. And you know, we open like for Hayes one for over just about over 2 months now. And then people think like, oh, you guys it seems like you've been open for a very long time. And it's like, this is like a compliment for us, because the people think like everything is getting done, is done to the highest standard, and there's no compromise. Like, you come in here, you either sign up, you don't sign up. Your customer service, the level of respect, level of the love you're gonna get is gonna be there regardless of it. So you might not sign up now, you might sign up later. It's up to you. That's up to you. But what we were doing is
swing by, say hi to Harris.
Yeah.
Come for
more
the
than
vibes.
welcome. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, Harris, honestly, it's been such a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see your third gym opening when that happens.
Hopefully,
Invite me down. I'll be straight there. Mystery
Definitely.
shop you again.
You all will know. You all will see it. No, you don't have to do that.
I'll go undercover to Hounslow. No one knows me there. I'll let you know the feedback.
I'm sure after the podcast they're going to know you all.
Yeah, they're going to know exactly who I am. But yeah, thank you so much for coming and sharing your story. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me as well. And then obviously talking about the journey and Chosen, and even you coming in, putting the time and effort, it means a lot. That's a part of community. Like, we coming in, we showcasing of what our strengths are, and then how we can come together and then, you know, take it to the next level. And then, you know, so far it's been amazing. Like I said, like, you know, people are loving the community you're building in, and it's in the name, Chosen for Greatness.
Chosen for Greatness. You saw it here first.